Hello and welcome back. This is Commander Curses and I'm playing Elite Dangerous. Today I'm going to be talking about different weapon systems, and I'm going to upgrade and try and find out whether I prefer the Overcharged, the low heat, or the multi-cannons in the end. So at the moment I've got Overcharged. That means they've got a little bit extra damage, but I'm also a little bit concerned that I'm not really sure how the lasers work, because when I fire and only one of the three lasers is touching the target, I still lose power, or the all three of the lasers overheat. As you can see, I'm only hitting the target with just the one, but all three of them are overheating, so I'm not really sure what's going on. Anyway, Overcharge is pretty good at getting down the shields and taking down the hulls. I'm mostly fighting Cobras, but yeah, it's pretty easy to take him down with this Eagle, which has got some supercharged bits and pieces, better power distribution systems and things like that. Okay, so I'm going to go and continue pounding this guy until I can be able to get down this pass. Another problem I've identified is that the gimballed part of the laser, even though you don't need to aim as closely, it seems to kind of aim around the target rather than actually hitting the target. Oh, here we go. So I've only got the one laser firing, but all three of them seem to be taking thermal load. So I'm not really sure what's going on. I don't think the other two underneath the ship are firing.
Target destroyed.
But I think that they are, for some reason, getting overheated. So maybe some low heat lasers might be in order. I'm just going to finish my mission. I will go to a station, pick up some lasers, and then we'll be back into the action. Catch you soon. Okay, I've found some low heat gimbaled pulse lasers. You can see the power draw is reduced, the rate of fire is slightly increased, but the damage per second's reduced because the overall damage is less. So I think that the way that they are supposed to go is that you draw less power per shot, so you end up with more shots before you have to recharge your lasers. So I'm going to go ahead and buy 3 of these, and then we'll go out, fire them at some enemies and see how they compare. So I'm back at the nearest resource extraction site around the Dahan gateway, and I'm looking for pirates to collect bounties on. So let's see what we can find. This target is clean. Some pretty neat beam lasers. What else? Who's this person? This person is clean. Usually it's pretty straightforward to find somebody that's wanted. This is a human commander. Also clean. But taking on some baddies by the look of it.
Target destroyed.
Well done. Federal Security Service, they'll be clean because they... What about JFK's? This Eagle Federal Security Service. Alright, I'm going to fly around
Detecting hostile scan.
and see when I can find a enemy, and I'll catch up with you shortly. Okay, I've found one. It is a Sidewinder wanted. He was already red on my map, so he was pretty easy to spot. But until he actually says wanted in the underneath the name, you get penalised for killing him. So now he's wanted. I'm going to try and collect the bounty on him. Let's test out these new lasers. Now I've noticed that it's taking quite a long time to deplete my charge, or my, the heat gauge of the pulse lasers on the right hand side. You can see how slow they were going down. That was so much quicker. before with the overcharged lasers, overheating much more quickly. Yeah. However, as you can see, this enemy is taking a long time for me to get his hull down. Actually, this person just took my target off me, but that's alright. So it really does make a big difference to the damage. So I'm not sure, I'm not sold on them yet, but let's keep going and see how we go. Dwayne Hicks, I am going to try and murder you. So I think that the number of shots that get missed are kind of compensated for by the number of extra shots I get with this laser. So the gimballing really doesn't, it helps quite a lot, but ooh, that's a good bounty. Helps quite a lot with aiming, but I think you can do better if you had more skill than I do at the moment. And if you kind of rationed out your number of shots to when you know you're definitely going to hit, I think that would be a lot more of a bonus. I think I like these low heat lasers. I feel like I get a lot more shots. I feel like I'm firing for a lot longer. So yeah, I'm going to continue to keep them, and if I have any more thoughts on them, I'll catch up with you. So talk soon. So while I found that it may take a longer time to get them down, between sorties I usually have plenty of time to have my lasers charge all the way back up, so it feels like a lot more shooting and a lot less waiting around for my lasers to recharge.
Target destroyed.
Not too bad. So I think I like these low power lasers a little bit more than the ones that I had. I wonder how they compare with the normal laser. There's another square, a red square, and another sidewinder. In terms of damage and power draw, because with this laser I can even... Oh, he ran away. With this laser I can even charge my frameshift drive at the same time as having my lasers online, so I don't even need that 2 sets of power circuits, and I can yeah, it's a lot less of a power draw. Anyway, I'm going to go back to the station, cash in my bounties, and then I will try out some multi-cannons. Okay, finally I'm going to try out the multi-cannon. It has a lower damage but higher damage per second, so you get a higher overall damage. It also draws more power than the low power pulse laser, so let's see how we go with the gimballed multi-cannon. This is just the normal one, not the overcharged one. I'm going to purchase 3 of them, and I'll catch you back at the bounty hunting places. Alright, here I am at a resource extraction site, and I've found a wanted criminal to try and bring to justice. So as you can see, the gimballed cannon seems to, well, it always takes a while to spin up, and it's got the you know, the leading reticule to target the ship. Under attack by him.
Target shield online. Target shield
One thing about the cannons is they periodically reload, but there's no actual reload button to speak of in the game. yet, so you just have to wait for the clip to run out before you can reload, which is a little bit inconvenient. I wonder if they're going to actually change that. Alright, trying to find some more. I didn't really get a good feel of what it was like to use the cannons yet. See if we can find anyone else to destroy. I have found Zeep Kennington. He's on the run from the law. He's taking me on. Target shields offline. Alright. I'm the only one taking him at the moment. So I feel like the range on these guns are a lot less. He seems to have turrets that are shooting behind him. Kind of interesting. Alright, I'm going to keep killing him and I will catch up with you shortly. Right, got his shields down again. Can I take him out on this pass? And I've got some assistance from some helpful friends, so maybe I won't get the bounty on him this time either. So I pretty much don't seem to be able to run out of weapon power for this weapon. They don't say overheated at all. Well, that wasn't too hard. And if, as you can see in the weapon energy part on the right hand side, it's even with that can sustain fire, it's still only just at the bottom. So I can nearly have my engines on max and my weapons well, they hardly even overheat, which is excellent compared with the lasers. So really like that about cannons actually. Alright, here we go, another target. If I come up with any new musings on these weapons, I shall call back. Alright, obviously one difference between the multi-cannon and the lasers is you have to reload them and you do run out of ammo, so you can't have a prolonged fight in just one zone without heading back to base. So that cost me 476 for the ammo, but at the I ended up picking up a bounty because I accidentally shot a pirate, but I didn't scan him first, so that's only that's 450. Oh, disregard. 698. And I picked up 9,000 credits worth of vouchers, and that was in about 15 minutes, I suppose, since I left the station. A couple of musings over the 3 weapons that I tried this episode. The first one, Overcharged lasers. They pack a punch, but they do overheat pretty quickly, so I think maybe I need a better laser power unit to recharge my lasers or recharge my weapon systems faster. The low heat, it's really a lot more efficient on the heat, but obviously packs a less of a punch. And the multi-cannon, I really liked them. They seem to rip through the armor and the shields both pretty quickly. Especially with the 3 cannons. I've previously only had a ship with 2 cannons, so I really like the multi-cannon still. Yeah, I think that that's going to be my choice from now on. Lasers are probably going to be but when I have ships with greater power plants. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and I'm going to sign off here. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, and if you want to see more, subscribe. It really helps me a lot to see those likes and subscribes, and also I would really love to see a few more comments on my videos. I know that I certainly have a lot to learn, and I would like to try and help answer some questions if you have any. Alright, and I'll sign off for now. This is Commander Curses. G'day.